everyone, and welcome to Table Talk Tuesday. We're one man short today. Trisha is out of town to see some family, so it's just the three of us today. Also, Annette's not feeling well, so she's not here today either.
But we rocked it out.
We got it done.
We got her done.
Now we're like 30 minutes or so late getting on Table Talk Tuesday, but since we were doing two extra people's jobs,
Exactly.
I think we
We're not, although I'm not
we're
sure.
not late.
I'm not sure how much of our jobs we got to today.
No, we didn't get any of our jobs.
No. And we almost talked ourselves out of doing this.
That's true.
But because we love y'all so very much, I'm looking at the computer like I'm talking it. We love y'all so very much. We know that you all are enjoying this. We sucked it up and here we are.
Here we are. But I had to have some
Of
extra
course,
coffee.
Patty has got her daggone M&M's
I
sitting
got,
there.
I got my sugar and my coffee to help me get through because I am beat. Trisha, let me just say, today I did shipping, and I probably shipped maybe 2/3 of what she normally does on a typical Tuesday. I'm whooped.
Yes.
And
But you
my
had
word.
all kinds of aggravations.
Yes.
It's true. I mean, when you're doing a job that you don't do on a regular basis, you have to get. It takes a minute to
Yeah.
get things going, and things don't just go as smooth
Right.
as
Yeah.
typically.
And I like using different tools than what
Yes.
she normally uses, and I'm not used to where the boxes are, and she knows exactly where to go and get what size
Exactly.
box
And
for
what
what
fits
thing,
what.
and I had to figure all that stuff out. So kudos to you, Trish. I love you so much. You are amazing.
all
You're
do.
wonderful, and we can't wait for you to get back.
And yes, I say that every time she's gone and one of us has to do her job, we're like, oh, thank goodness for Trish. Because not everybody is cut out for it,
Yeah.
you know, and
It's true.
I'm not. I'm just not. It makes me so mad when I do that shipping.
Yeah, I got
A
very
lot.
frustrated today.
It's frustrating.
Yeah, I'm going along just fine, and the printer's, printing out right, and then all of a sudden it just stops printing right,
Yeah.
and it starts printing like 8.5 by 11 size on the 4x6 printer, and I'm like, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
I didn't change anything
And it took forever for you to print the
for the shipping,
yeah.
the packing list. I couldn't get those printed.
So shipping was a labor of love today.
yes, but it's out and it's dropped off at the post office, and y'all should be getting stuff
Yes.
in the next few days.
Yes.
So let's say hey to y'all real quick, and then we'll jump into it. We don't have a ton of time today, as always. Hi, Lori. Hello, Teresa. Hi, Dale. Let's see. I know Teresa. So I was babysitting yesterday. I had my niece here yesterday all day, and she was here right up until the time that we had to leave for football. They literally left with us. And so I just did not have time.
You can't get much done when Miss Press is here because she's active.
She is super active. Hi, Lynn. Hello, Kim. Hey, Stacy. Hi, Carol. Hi, Tina Carey. Hello, Melissa. I'm glad to see y'all. Thanks so much for joining us today. Happy
Yeah.
Tuesday. It is a rainy afternoon here, so it's
It
thundering and raining, which I am kind of here for that.
Hey, Dorothea.
So
My pumpkins need watering, so now I don't have to go down to the field and water my pumpkins.
that's good.
Y'all,
Hopefully it's raining like this in Winchester, though.
I know.
Troy and I stopped by a store yesterday. It's called Front Porch Pickens. And he goes and picks up fruit and veggies. He has some local stuff, but he also goes to Liberty and buys all this wonderful stuff from the Amish. And he had this cantaloupe that, I'm not joking you, was this big.
A
Holy
watermelon.
moly. I hope it's
The
good.
size of one of those sugar baby watermelons. It is delicious.
Really?
I should have brought some today. I mean, we already have chowed down on it. It is so good.
Yay, Tina. She said she got her room for CIB.
Woohoo! Yes, if any of y'all are on that are coming, please get on and book your rooms because there is a limited availability. And you're gonna wanna get those booked if you wanna stay at the hotel the venue is in. The venue, say that.
The hotel that the venue's at, or the
event.
The event, yeah. Yeah. I'm like, something's not right about that.
Yeah. And that's also a good reason, if you haven't registered for CIB yet, go ahead, get registered, and so you can get your room. Because when our block of rooms is sold out, we won't have that rate anymore, and it's Keeneland season, so the room rates are gonna go up.
Yeah.
So it's a really good time to, take advantage of the early bird pricing, which has been extended through the end of this month. So,
Yes,
and if you can't pay for it all right now, use Klarna.
yes.
And we got Klarna, so you can pay for it in 4 different payments, so.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, so we're glad to see y'all today. Y'all, by the way, if there's ever anything y'all want to talk about, it doesn't matter what it is. We've mentioned this before. Let us know because we would much rather discuss something that you all are interested in hearing about specifically than just some random topic that we are coming up with. So let us know some of your thoughts. It can be anything. It can be anything. So let's chat. Tell us in the comments some things that you would be interested in us chatting about.
Oh, thanks, Jeremy.
But today, what we're going to talk about is things it can be lots of things from our past, from different decades and different time periods that we have lived through that made life better, that we miss. I don't even know if it has to be that it made life better,
No,
but just something that we missed, or miss even still to this day. So,
yeah, because, Patty and I are of the same generation, but Kayla's gonna have things that'll be different, I think, so.
well, and we do know that we already have some differences of opinions on something as well. So let's start with that you all were talking about a second ago.
Which was?
Which one?
Photo albums.
Oh, yeah.
Photo albums. Photo albums versus digital photography. Roll pictures versus.
So, when I was growing up, Mom was notorious for not getting film developed.
Yes.
And there would be a tote full of undeveloped film.
Yes.
And then we'd just have boxes of photographs. And I don't miss that, not at all, because I like the digital photography. I think it makes it so much easier to organize. It makes it so much easier to find, and it's right at your fingertips every single day. At any point in the time, what do you need, sweetie?
Well, I'll get a fridge.
What do you want in the fridge?
I don't know.
The camera's set up right in front of the refrigerator, and Andrew needs some.
I can get you something out of the fridge.
You're in my way.
You're in my way.
He says,
Rude.
"Excuse me."
Do you want a can of soda or something?
I was gonna see what the bathroom.
Well, I can say that I have both opinions. I love the digital side of it, absolutely. But I miss having that photo album to just flip through. I do miss that aspect. That's nostalgic
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah. Well, I think today we take so many
Yes.
photographs because it's so easy.
Yes.
And we're inundated with the number of photographs, so none of the photographs are really special.
Mm.
Depends.
Well, not, I wouldn't say that,
Okay.
but
Yeah,
most of the photographs are not really
I think
special.
you will probably take 100 pictures and you might have 5
Yeah,
that you just absolutely love.
right.
Well, but that's the way it was when you were developing
That is
film.
true.
You know, because you
You
would
didn't
take all
know.
these pictures and you had no idea what you got.
And you had to wait.
And you had to
And that
wait.
anticipation.
And then you get all
Yes,
these
and you get the
pictures
picture.
back
Oh,
and they'd all have red eyes
that
Or be
might,
blurred or have
that
some
might
of it be
be
black.
or your fingers in 5 of them.
but the excitement
Yes.
of going to
There
the
is nothing
drugstore
like
and
that.
picking up your package of pictures and running to the car and sitting there
Yes,
and looking through those pictures. And that was fun.
it was fun.
That was fun.
I remember this one time, like Kayla said, I hated spending the money on getting film developed.
Cheryl said, "You mean we were supposed to get all of our film developed?"
Exactly, exactly. I still have undeveloped film that one of these days I'm gonna send off. They probably won't any of them be good. But
I know,
anyway,
me too.
I remember sending off like 20 different rolls
Mhm.
and picked them, and I don't remember if I took them somewhere and had them developed or I shipped them, probably took them. Picked them up. The very first package that I opened was a picture of my grandparents' 50th anniversary. And it was not long after Papa had passed away.
Mhm.
It was something like that. And I mean, that was just precious.
Yeah.
Well, for sure. I mean, to take
Because I had
film,
no clue.
to take film that was taken,
Yes.
pictures taken 15, 20 years ago,
Yes.
and go and get that developed now.
Right.
It's like, you know,
It would be.
you've never
it'd be
seen
so
this.
cool.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things that I'm afraid of is all of the pictures that, and like when I die and my cloud disappears.
Yes.
Like we talk about ephemera, there will be no ephemera,
Exactly.
for the next generation from because we don't write letters to each other.
No.
We email and we text. We don't, we have all these digital photographs. We aren't gonna have these patina
No,
things.
we're not.
We don't write thank you notes and letters to each other, and I think those things are gonna be things that
Yes.
are really gonna be missed in the future.
Yes. I agree.
I listened to this great podcast called The History Chicks, and they it's 2 ladies, and they do they talk about the history of different women throughout all of time that typically haven't gotten a lot of exposure because most history is written by white men about what white men did.
Mm-hmm.
And so everybody else was left out of the picture. So the way that they have gathered the information about most of these women is from the letters that they wrote.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
and we're not gonna have that.
We're not gonna have that.
Well, I hate writing letters and cards.
Yeah.
Like, I do not like
I
doing
don't
that
either,
at all.
but I love getting one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do you write letters still?
Let's see, let's go
Yeah.
back and see where everybody is. So there was a question back here, yeah, from Chrissy. Kayla, I'll let you.
What do you think that I did wrong when I tried sending my snowman to you? I sent it to 4 of my family members and they got it. Chrissy,
I know that we had that happen to 2 or 3 people.
we had a couple of people that did tag us correctly and their post was made public and we still could not see it.
Yeah.
So I can only attribute that to Facebook. That's
Yeah.
a Facebook issue. I don't have a clue how to fix it. So those people, I still was able to get them entered. They sent us in Messenger screenshots and then their pictures. And so we were still able to enter them. So next year, Chrissy, just heads up, definitely send us in Messenger.
Yeah,
Um,
let us know that you've sent it.
Yeah.
Because it happened with one of our other followers that I dealt with while Kayla was on vacation, and I had her repost it and walked her through exactly what to do, and it still didn't show up.
Yeah. Yeah, so,
So I knew I had seen, I'm friends with her on Facebook, so I knew she had done it,
right.
but it did not show up under our mentions.
Dorothea says, I'm 57 years old and I miss my generation so bad.
I'm right there with you, girlfriend.
I'm not 57 years old, but I still miss my generation.
I wish
as
I was
well.
57 again.
I mean, do you all miss even like my generation? Do you all miss the 90s?
Yes. I don't miss the decor.
I miss, I miss.
And I'm bringing the
aspects
decor
of
back.
it. I miss aspects of it. I don't miss personal things, some of my personal things. I don't wanna
Oh,
go back,
right.
I don't wanna go back to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yes, there definitely was something about that time.
Yeah, even the struggle of being a young mom
Yeah.
and I can look back at that and it, like today, Kayla and Griffin were having discussions and I was just sitting there reminiscing on having similar discussions with my kids.
Yes,
And I'm like, oh, for those days again.
yes.
And then I was also remembering, I was like, okay, school starts this Thursday, I think. And I asked Kayla, I said, are you ready for school to start back? And she said, most definitely. I was like, I remember those days too.
Yes. Yes.
I miss I miss the 90s very much. I mean, the 90s, the early 2000s, like, but I think there's always something so special to you about that time frame when you're growing up that's so nostalgic
Yeah.
and so special, and just to think about all the things.
Well,
you
there
know?
is. I mean, and that's kind of what we're talking about,
Right.
the things that you miss from the generation when you were young, especially.
Mhm.
And that's what you miss, you know, when you hear a song from your from the 80s, from the 70s. You know, we were born in 66, and so when you hear those songs, it just takes you back.
Takes you back.
It
Yes,
takes
does.
you back. So I had an MRI on my shoulder yesterday. He said, "What kind of music you want to listen to?" I said, "80s."
Yeah, and I would say 90s.
Yeah.
I would say the 90s. But what's funny is the 90s for me was the first 10 years of my life. The 80s for you is not.
As the last. Yeah.
Not the last.
No, but I mean the last of school.
Last,
Yeah.
yeah, the last of.
And that was
The
when,
Last of your youth.
Yeah.
yeah.
The last of before I was pregnant.
Like I said, the last of your youth.
Yes. Before I became a mom.
Ooh, it's coming down. Tina says, I don't like taking pictures. I like to be there in the moment. I have that
is
problem.
Kayla.
I have that problem in a major way. I always regret it. I regret it a lot. Not always, but a lot of the times I do regret it, and I think, man, I should have taken more pictures. But at the same time, I'm enjoying being in that moment. But I also have a terrible memory, and so I really need those pictures.
Pictures to
I
remember.
think that's one thing I love about the digital aspect.
Yes.
Is it's so easy to go
Go
back.
back, yeah.
Exactly.
I like sorting by
Yes.
people and
Yes,
by
me too.
faces and
Yes. Well, and time
finding
frame.
people and time frame or location. That's amazing.
And now with the iPhone, you can, I'm sure you can do this on Android, I can search
Yes.
for I can search Griffin.
Yeah.
And I can search even something specific like brownies, you know?
Yes.
Absolutely.
And it will pull up whatever photos have Griffin in it or
Yeah.
whatever photos have brownies. And that is so nice.
It
because
is really nice.
you can go back through and you can find pictures. Otherwise, can you imagine, oh wow, I've got this one specific
Oh, I know.
picture, having to sort through hundreds and hundreds of
I did
photographs.
that yesterday. I was looking for that picture not long after Griffin was born, and you all were at the house, and Katie and Chelsea were there. And of course, Chelsea was, what, almost 2 years older than Griffin, not even. And I had Griffin in my arms in the rocking chair, and Chelsea did not like it.
Mm-hmm.
And so she gets up in my lap,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm trying to hold, I could not find that picture
I might have it.
because Katie had posted about Chelsea starting the 7th grade, and I wanted to post that picture.
I'll have to
Because
check.
she's always been my girl. She's the one that was around before Griffin was born, and we bonded big time.
Yeah.
So, and now she's going into the 7th grade.
Dorothea says she's got 20 roles that have never been developed.
Girl, I hear you.
It'll be fun to get those developed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should do it. Oh, that's fun, Jackie. She said, my mother-in-law had a shoebox full, got them developed, and it was my hubby's first birthday.
Oh, wow. So they still were good.
That's awesome.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
When you get someone else's picture.
Oh, yep.
And hope that they
Are appropriate.
appropriate.
Uh-huh. Beepers.
Beepers.
Dorothea
Oh,
said.
Yep.
wow, yeah.
I remember beepers.
And I
never
remember
had one.
humongous cell phones.
Oh,
They
yeah.
called them car phones. Was it car
Yeah,
phones?
there was the car phone.
Yeah, but
Yes,
also-
those were big.
But also remember the ones that were like this.
Yeah.
With the big antenna on the
Uh-huh.
top.
Yeah,
Yeah, Blackberries and,
yep.
yeah.
It's funny that some of the shows that I'm watching right now that were done a while ago, or they're set in that time frame, you are using those old flip phones and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh man.
I tell you, we were talking about, at family dinner night, this past week, we were talking about different family traditions for dinner. And my dad and my father-in-law were both there, and our kids were there, and so we were all talking about the different traditions and talking about starting the family dinner with prayer.
Mhm.
And it reminded me, this comes back to telephones here. So back in the day, we had, phones on the wall.
Yeah.
With the cord, the big spear.
Right.
Yep.
And so, and our phone was on our kitchen, and it was right behind the wall where my dad sat. And we sat down to dinner, and we were getting ready to pray, and my dad always led the prayer, and the phone rings, and he picks up the phone and says, "Dear Heavenly Father."
That's funny.
And it was his best friend, and his best friend said, "Well, I've never been addressed like that before. I don't think I can help you, sir."
That's funny.
I will say, I mean, this kind of is going everywhere, but I want to say that is one huge difference about when we were being raised versus these kids being raised. We weren't allowed to touch the phone, or I wasn't. I was not allowed to touch the phone. I was not allowed to answer it. I had to ask permission to call anybody. Troy and I, we started dating in 1980. We were freshmen, and we were sweet on each other long before that. But technically dating or going together. We were not allowed to date till I was 16. My dad would only let me talk on the phone every other night for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And my kids, when they got their cell phones, they thought they could just take them in their room after bedtime and just talk. That was not the case. They had turned them in. Troy would not go for that. And now kids, it's nothing. It's just nothing. They're always on them.
And Brent says that if we had little kids today or teenagers today, they would hate us.
Yes, they would.
They would absolutely hate us because when they walk in the door, their cell phone, when they're allowed to get one, when they're like over 16, goes in a basket and it stays there. And everybody's phones in the whole family go in the basket when you come into the
That's
house. Yeah, and it's like, let's interact with people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, and it used to drive me insane, but my kids would sit at family dinner, and this, as they're adults, and this is like in the last few years, and they'll be texting each other at the dinner table.
Jamie, go back in and see if you can book one now. I don't know when you booked your room, but we have added some rooms to the 17th. They sold out, is what happened. And so go back and see if you can book it now. Are we frozen?
A little bit.
Another pattern.
If you heard what I said, Jamie, go ahead and try it again. And if you can't get it online, then maybe give them a call. And if you can't get it then, let me know. Send us a message.
Oh my goodness. Well, I was gonna respond about talking about phones and TV, not even TV, but social media and all of that. I definitely miss not having social media.
Yeah.
I love it for so many reasons. I mean, obviously it's my job. And I love that people that we haven't seen, can't be really in contact with, we're able to be in contact with these
Right.
people, and we're able to keep up and know what's going on, and so I like that aspect of it, but at the same time I hate it, you know, and I miss the time when we weren't constantly, you know,
Connected
in
and
our
looking.
phones. I mean, we're all constantly heads, eyes in phone at all hours of the day, you know?
Had to answer my phone.
Yeah, and
Tried to put him off and he still called me again.
it's not even about calling and talking to people most of the time. It's about being on social media or
Checking how many likes you have, or
checking your email, and you're doing work
I'm
usually.
researching things all the time. Exactly.
And-
Just to be disconnected again.
Yeah.
I think another part of it is so many of us just can't sit and be still in the quiet.
These two
I can't.
are that way.
Yeah, I can't either.
I either have to be looking at something, designing something, or watching TV.
Yeah, I can do like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, all right. It's like a
I
heroin addict.
I just
you know,
can't.
my ADD brain just
Yeah.
has to be feeding on something.
Yes.
It has to be.
And see, I
working
feel
through
like I'm the opposite. When I have the opportunity to do nothing, I'm perfectly content. You know, like when I'm
But
riding
to
in the
me,
car.
this is doing nothing. When
It's
I'm
not
on
though.
here, I don't.
I mean, when I'm in the car, I don't get on my phone very often. When I'm just riding,
Yeah.
you know, I don't always get
It
on my
drives
phone.
me crazy.
When I was on vacation, my phone messed up and I couldn't get it charged. And so I was without a phone for like 2 days. Didn't really bother me at all.
Yeah.
For you.
Hey Jamie,
You
I
know?
hear you. We were outside till dark playing when I was little. That made me
Yes.
think. That
Yes.
made me think. I didn't really have that so much because we grew up in the country and there were no kids around us. But my mom would she babysat, and she would send us outside to play and lock the door.
Oh, yeah.
And expect us to play for a certain amount of time and not constantly come to the door. Well, I need a drink. I need this. I need that. She
Yep.
wanted us outside, and at the time, it really made me mad. But as an adult, I can understand it.
And it wasn't 15 minutes, you know, it was
No.
like a few
Hours.
hours. And that's what I've told Griffin, like, that's the way I was growing
Yeah.
up. I mean, I was blessed. I lived on a street where there was 1, 2, 3, 4 girls on that street that I played with. And so I was very blessed because I had
Yeah.
people to play with, and Griffin doesn't really have that. But I would leave the house after I woke up especially during summer, after I woke up in the morning, I ate breakfast, I left the house. And we didn't come back until dinner time, sometimes not even then. Sometimes it was dark.
Yeah.
You know, when we came back.
They were expected to check in.
Yeah, check in, like, and usually when they got hungry around lunchtime,
Yeah.
my kids would come check in.
Yeah.
And then back out they'd go. And they wanted to go out. They wanted
Exactly.
to be out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So did my kids.
And then, after dark on weekends, they would play flashlight tag in the bowl.
Mhm.
So there was this huge, big retention basin out in the back of our neighborhood. And all the kids in the neighborhood would just go out there and play flashlight tag until like midnight.
Yeah.
And it was the best.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, but now with social media and video games, and I don't know what it is about the TV. I guess what it is about the TV is that when I was growing up, you couldn't just watch anything. You know, you didn't have free reign of whatever you wanted to
No.
watch because there might not have been anything on the TV
No.
that was interesting.
And you still had cable. We didn't even have cable.
Well, only at a certain point.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got satellite
Yeah.
at some point during my childhood,
Yeah.
but I remember just having the 4 channels.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember just having 4 channels and
It didn't have T-Mo or
TiVo.
was it TiVo?
TiVo.
TiVo, I think.
Yeah, TiVo where you could rewind.
Pause,
and
yeah.
pause
Oh,
it.
the DVR.
Yeah, the DVR stuff.
Yeah.
That didn't come around
No,
until
you still,
you all were
we
teenagers.
still recorded on VCR.
Right.
You
Right.
know what I think is funny though about that time frame versus now is we have a lot better control over what our kids watch now though.
Yes.
When I was growing up, I watched Seinfeld and Frasier and, all of those shows that were not appropriate for a kid.
We were terrible.
I mean, and I'm not trying to say that
That's what I was thinking.
What's not appropriate about Frasier?
Seinfeld has a lot of sexual,
Innuendo?
yes.
Okay.
Y'all
Well,
probably weren't
compared-
smart enough to know.
Compared to today's TV, it's not.
Well, if you go back and you watch some of this and you think about a 7-year-old watching those shows,
7-year-old, okay.
yeah.
But 7-year-olds wouldn't
Well,
get it.
because she was almost 6 years younger than Adam, so they she probably watched whatever Adam wanted to watch.
No, we would sit down at dinner time. We were not very good about family meals. Okay? And still in this household, we're not very good about family meals. So we would sit down to eat dinner in front of the TV, and we'd watch whatever was on 56 or 27.
You know when that fell apart, Kayla? Us eating at the table was when we moved to Colony, I think, because we ate at the table when we lived in the apartment. We ate at the table on
Well, I don't
Brownwood.
remember that.
We did.
Rarely, I really don't have any memories of
Well,
us
we
sitting
did.
down together.
I promise you, we did.
Only on special occasions.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not
No, I
faulting
know
you
you're
for
not,
it, 'cause
but
we do it
did.
here.
We did eat at the table, and your mother cooked at some point in
Oh,
her
I
life.
remember you cooking. I remember you cooking.
I did take care of you all.
Yeah. No, family dinner was pretty much an essential thing at our table.
Yes, there was, Jamie. There was a remote. It was called the kids.
Yeah, go change it to
Daddy would say,
36.
go put that on 36. No,
Oh,
change it to
To
27.
18.
Hold that antenna. Don't move.
Oh yes. Now when Andrew and I first got married, I think, yeah, we just had a antenna when we first got married, and so we dealt with the antenna a lot because we couldn't afford to have satellite or cable or anything like that.
Dorothea, best shows
Yes.
on TV
Yes.
ever made. Absolutely, Andy Griffith.
See, Jamie, oh, she said it. My dad would be in his recliner and had us kids get up and change the channels when he wanted to watch something different. Absolutely.
And Dad chose what we were watching.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kids didn't get a choice.
Zachy played until dark. Now, some of my memories, like I said, we didn't have kids around us where we lived, but I had cousins. And we would go over to my Aunt Mary. I loved going to my Aunt Mary Jane and Uncle Will's, and my mama they lived all on the same property. Those were my best friends,
Absolutely.
you know, and they still are. We're all still close, and those are my memories. Going over to Mama's and playing with all our cousins and never wanting to leave. You know, and they lived on a farm, so we could go back to the barn and
Now, did
rip
you,
and run.
did you all have farm animals?
They had cows.
You,
No.
you and your
No,
mom and dad,
no,
no farm animals?
no farm animals.
Because you were out in the country, but not on a farm, just,
It was a farm at the time,
okay.
but it was not, they just had a plot, I don't know, an acre or two.
Okay,
So we never had animals
okay,
other than a pet dog.
okay.
I
Yeah.
use aluminum foil.
Yeah, always what they wanted to watch. However, how many of you all grew up on certain shows? Hee Haw,
Oh, yeah. BR 549.
Little House on the Prairie, The Waltons.
Yes.
Full House.
See the
Boy
difference.
Meets World. Saved by the Bell. No, that was after.
Us, the Brady Bunch, Laverne and Shirley, Happy Days,
Cosby's.
the Cosbys.
I did grow up on the Cosby's
Yeah,
and loved watching the Cosby's.
absolutely.
I also watched, as a teenager, I watched, Come and Knock on My Door.
Oh,
Three's
Company.
Three's Company.
Oh,
Yes.
I was not allowed to watch that.
I watched that as a teenager.
Because that was cohabiting,
Yeah.
unmarried boys and girls.
Uh-huh.
And that
Did you
was
ever
not,
watch the Jeffersons?
No.
No.
Jefferson's different, or not, well,
Different Strokes, Family Ties.
Different Strokes was, what you talking about?
What you
Yeah.
talking about, yeah, what, Good Times.
Good Times, that's the
Yeah.
one. What
Yeah.
was his name? JJ?
I didn't watch that.
Gosh.
Hey,
I mean, so
Golden Girls.
I think that every generation feels the same thing.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Griffin is gonna feel the same way when he gets to be 20s, 30s, 40s. I don't know that, actually probably not 20s. I don't think you start realizing it until later.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
I think it's like 40.
Maybe a little when you are
Yeah.
20. I think you do a little.
Yeah,
It's not,
that's a long time ago for me.
yeah, it's not as prominent, I guess, than, when you get into your
Archie
30s.
Bunker, yes.
Well, so our shows, each season had like 20 shows. Now they only have like 8.
10.
Yes.
And they drop them all and you binge watch them. Is like Griffin's age, are they gonna have this sentimental attachment
Yes. No,
to shows that we,
I don't
like
think
we
they are.
have for ours?
Right.
I think Griffin will on the shows that he watches all the time, over and over and
So
over.
like the replays and,
Yeah, but,
Like
because-
Full House and Fuller House,
Yeah.
he watches those.
but those are our old shows.
exactly. But is he going, because he's got because it's so easy to watch them, will it be the same? Because, with us, Full House
had to
was,
wait.
yeah, Full House, I loved Full House, but it wasn't, we could only watch them when they came on the TV.
Right.
And then whatever, like 20 years later, we can download them or we can stream them and watch all of them.
Now think about shows like Dallas and Dynasty.
Oh my gosh.
We loved those shows and we had to wait.
You had to wait
Wait.
every week. You didn't know
And it
what
would
was
end
coming.
on a cliffhanger. What?
Yeah, who
And
shot
so now Troy and I'll be watching the show. We're going to bed at the end of this one, and then something will happen, and we'll be like, "Oh, let's watch the first few minutes of the next one."
find out what.
I do that all the time. I'm like, let me stop in the middle of a show rather than at the end of
Yes,
it.
Right,
yes,
right,
yes,
right.
yes.
I do that for sure. Teresa says, I doubt it. I doubt it as far as them
Oh my goodness.
having that nostalgic.
Sanford and Son. Yeah, good times.
Now football, you have to watch. You have to wait on that.
I did not like football. I still don't like football except Griffin.
Yes, all the sports, all the.
I lived on a farm. We had a horse and chickens and a dog. Well, I was raised around them, but I didn't have any personally. Hey Arnold.
Jeremy's naming off from the 90s. I
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
watched those. I didn't watch Dexter's Laboratory.
Colleen watched Dexter's
Yeah.
Charlie's Angels. Dorothea doesn't miss Dallas.
Scooby Dooby Doo.
Man, but you know what I think is funny is right now, all of the 90s stuff is coming back in like a major
Oh,
way.
for sure.
Everything.
Decor,
the
clothing.
the decor. Even Lisa Frank is making her way back.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
are we leaving the shoulder pads out?
I haven't seen
And the big bouffant hair.
I haven't seen shoulder pads, but I follow a fashionista over in London, and she loves shoulder pads, and she wears.
Mhm.
She has like
I think it depends
like
on-
these things
yeah.
that go in.
Yeah.
She can put with all of her outfits.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, my sister sent me a message last night. She was watching the local news with my dad, and it was the Fox 56 news anchor, and she said, "So when did Miss America hair come back?" And
Yeah.
this girl, I mean, she had the perfect Miss America hairdo, and it was so from the 90s. It was
And my
crazy.
hair is flat as a flitter today.
Your hair is cute as a button.
Well, thank
Jackie
you.
says Lisa Frank was my jam. Well, Jackie, she's back. She is
The
back.
Bionic Man, oh my goodness. Y'all are naming off shows I had completely forgotten about. Listen, let's tell a story on Kayla.
Okay.
Patty is telling this story about this cafe that's opening in Winchester. And they had this well-known country music artist come as their opening act.
Well, I wouldn't say well known.
Oh, she's well-known.
She's well known.
Everybody on here is gonna know Crystal Gale. And Kayla's like, who is that?
Well, I know who Loretta Lynn is. I know who Tammy Wynette is.
Crystal
you know,
Gale.
I
Crystal Gale was not Loretta Lynn,
mean, like, okay,
but there's not many that are.
right, sure.
You know, there's not many. It's like Willie Nelson. Everybody knows Willie Nelson, Loretta Lynn, Dolly Parton. But those are like,
But Crystal
queens.
Gale is she's a princess.
And she's a really good singer.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
No,
Don't
did not
let my
know
brown eyes-
who
don't
she
let
was.
my brown eyes blue.
But that she probably had her time before I had my time. So
Yeah.
And Sandy, she's cut her hair
Hey,
off.
Jennifer.
But I can't imagine being her age and having hair that's
Down to her ankles.
down to her ankles. So
But I can't imagine her having it down to her butt.
yeah.
I mean, that's still a lot.
Still. I don't think it was. I think it
Sitting
was
on it
like
all
a
the time.
waist or
Wait,
like
mid back.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
well, anyways,
Gosh, there's so much
There's
we could just
so
go on
much.
and on. This has
Let's
been
just
a fun topic.
reminisce.
yes,
This has been a
reminiscing
really-
and just thinking about
It's really
the
good
past.
for us because I've already turned 60. She turned 60 in December, and I think the older you get, the more nostalgic you get, and the
Mhm.
more you miss those
Mhm.
days and the
Mm-hmm.
simplicity of life.
Yes.
You know, it's when you start to slow down a little bit, if that's what you can say we're doing.
Yeah.
The simplicity, you remember those times when you used to
Mhm.
get together with your friends or your family and play cards.
Absolutely.
We don't do that anymore.
You
On
know,
a rare
what you
occasion.
don't, you know what else you don't do? You don't get together and have those
Family dinners.
at-home parties.
No, you don't.
The at-home
No,
parties
the
are
Tupperware.
completely
Gone.
Out.
Hey, Trisha, we're
a
missing
thing
you.
of the past.
Be sure to go back and watch this. We gave you a shout out.
Life has. It really, I do truly believe life has gotten busier than
100%.
what it was 25 years ago.
100%. Yeah.
It has
Sure,
changed.
sure.
It has changed in a major way. Andrew and I were just talking about the other day. He said, I hate how they're just building up all of this stuff and on all of this farmland
Yes.
that, has been farmland for hundreds of years. And all of a sudden, we're just tearing it
But
down
imagine
and we're
how-
building up buildings.
Imagine how these people that lived in the early 1900s in Versailles and how much farmland is gone now.
Right.
When I see pictures that the Historical Society posts or something like that, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You just don't realize it.
Yeah.
And now the next generation is gonna have no clue
Right.
what it used to look like
Yeah.
and how special it was.
Yeah.
We think it's special now, but 70, 80 years ago,
Well, and I think why? Why do we need to keep adding more and more buildings?
because there's more and more people.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That has a
There's
lot to do
also,
with it.
there's also a lot of vacant properties.
Yes.
Yeah, I think, I agree with you on that. Instead of, taking up the farmland, the green spaces, and let's look at these blighted areas,
Yes.
these buildings that really need to be either refurbished or torn down and do something
I mean,
where there's already concrete.
you've got the old Kroger building, this is here, I've gotta get off y'all. But we've got the old Kroger building that is literally across the street. And they're building a brand
by
new
side.
Publix on the other side of
Yeah.
where the old Kroger building was.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
Right next door to the new Kroger that is the largest Kroger in all of Kentucky.
Yes.
or was when they built it.
Well,
Yeah.
and yeah,
Yes.
so Publix right next door to Kroger, and that doesn't make any sense. And they should have built it over on the other side of town.
Yeah, well,
But,
That ain't
no,
gonna
she
happen.
needs one. But we've got all this farmland being turned into
and a lot of our
Publix and
farmland,
Lowe's and all of
but
this.
a lot of our farmland is turned into residential.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta keep building more and more houses, which means more and more schools, because you just can't accommodate all the people. And a lot of people wanna live here.
Yes, Jeremy, yes.
We don't want no more people.
I
Oh, yes.
I definitely miss that. I miss going and seeing movies. And it's not what it used to be. It really
No.
isn't with movies.
Neither is Black Friday. Remember when you
Yeah,
used to
Black
go,
Friday.
you'd be lined up waiting to get in
Yeah,
Walmart
That's
or
not
wherever.
what it used to be.
It's not the same anymore.
Sandy, we are getting bad weather. Not like super bad. We're not under a tornado watch or anything. We're just rain and wind.
Yeah.
But anyways, y'all, I do have to get off here. We've got school open house tonight. So
Speaking
gotta
of
get ready
different
to go.
generations, we're gonna go home and put our feet up.
That's right.
no, you're gonna go help the older generation deal with Facebook issues.
Well, possibly. It may have to happen tomorrow because your dad's waiting on me.
Anyways, thank you all so much for joining us. This was a fun
This was a fun
chat,
topic.
fun to reminisce. Again, if you all have any topics or thoughts or anything, whatever it is, it could be about the Celebration Company. It could be
Anything.
anything about our lives, whatever it is.
Carol Burnett.
Um,
Oh, I
then-
love that.
Tell us in the comments a topic that you'd like for us to discuss.
Or send us
Or
a
send us
message.
a message.
Or send us a
Yeah,
message.
yeah.
That's fine too.
I think that's better.
Yeah, that's fine too.
Send us a message.
Probably better to send us a message that it doesn't get lost in the
Yes,
stream.
in the
Yeah.
shuffle.
Yeah.
So, y'all have a fabulous Tuesday, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Love you.